Hello everyone, and greetings from Maven Consulting Services. And it is the time of the month where most students would be traveling to the UK for their study. And in this video, we would be covering about what students should be doing ideally when they reach the United Kingdom. I'm sure this is going to be a very informative video. We would provide you with some important tips where you will get to know about what are the first things that you're supposed to do upon your arrival in the UK. So these tips, I'm sure, will come handy. Firstly, you need to take care of your SIM card. What is the best option that you can go for when you are in the UK is Voxi, spelled as VOXI. This is a SIM card that is available for students and cheap. Go to their website, enter the area PIN of your residence, and a free SIM will be delivered to you. That's the best part of it. The next important thing that you need to keep in mind is collecting your BRP card. Note, this is an identification proof for you in the UK, and this is an important document that you should be collecting. The BRP card is as important as your passport. You would need to collect the BRP card from a specific location, and the address for the same is mentioned on the letter you get when you receive your visa. Or if not, your university can let you know where you could collect your BRP card. And this card is collected after you arrive in the United Kingdom, and you need to get onto it as early as possible. The next important thing is to work on your student ID card. This is different from the BRP card, and it is also one of the important cards which gives you access to prominent buildings in your university campus. It also offers you access to loads of student discounts everywhere, and you should be applying for one. And I'm sure you will not regret with the card that you have. The next important thing that you need to take care of is opening bank accounts. Check with your university as to what are the best options where you could open your bank accounts, as you would need this to transfer funds, and it becomes easy if you have one local account. It's very important to have a local account. Another important thing that most students need to be careful of when they reach the UK is registering with your general practitioner, commonly known as GP. You remember, when you applied for your visa, you paid the National Health Insurance surcharge, and for any medical related concerns, you should be registered with the local general practitioner or the GP. You have to register with a specific GP where your university is located. If you're not able to locate where your GP would be, it is better to connect with your university, and I'm sure they will help you locate one and will also help you register with your GP. I hope it's important and you keep this in mind. Next is about the national insurance number, which you need to obtain, and this is a lot of benefits. Be the short-term benefits or the long-term benefits, you need to obtain one national insurance number, and all universities help international students in the UK to obtain one such national insurance number. Obviously, students would like to explore and travel in the UK, and the best way to commute is by obtaining the rail cards, which predominantly are required when you travel in trains. And you know, this could get you up to 33% discount on the train fares. It would cost you about £30 approximately and is valid for a year. You need to get it renewed every year, and I'm sure you would not regret, because 33% lesser than the actual fare is a lottery. And specifically for students who reside in London or are going to universities in London, you have something called as the Oyster Card, which is amazing. It is a blue color, an absolute contactless card, which you would need when you're traveling through the underground tubes in London. Alternatively, most college students do have contactless debit cards or credit cards, and they can use them as well when they are commuting in the underground tubes. But that would be an expensive affair at times. So, Oyster cards are the best. If you are in London, go for it. The next important thing that we have to focus on is getting your CV and cover letter. If you are a fresher and looking for graduate roles, that is something to do with jobs immediately after completing your master's degrees, you will need to start working on your CV and your cover letter the moment you reach the university. Because for the next year, September, October, November, you need to have this ready now, and this is a very essential so that you can start looking for opportunities and job roles a year in advance. Now, something to concern students heading to universities in Scotland. You should get something called as a Young Scot card. If you're less than 26 years and you have this Young Scot card, you can avail a lot of discounts. And another amazing thing that you should know is, if you are less than 22 years of age, you get to travel absolutely free by bus in Scotland. So go for it. It's a Young Scot card for universities in Scotland. And as a student, for your survival, I'm sure you rely on apps for most of your work to get done. And for that, I would like to talk to you about some important apps that you should download as a student. You all must be aware of Uber, I'm sure. Similar to Uber is Bolt, a very trustworthy and lesser expensive than Uber for taxis. Another popular app for taxis is FreeNow, must-try app, comparatively cheaper than Uber and Bolt. As students, at times when you cannot cook or you don't feel like cooking and feel like eating from outside, the most commonly food delivery useful apps are the Deliveroo and Just Eat. Download them. I'm sure they're going to be handy in time of crisis. Next in line is where you could get your groceries from. We have plenty of options, but something pocket friendly for students is Asda and Aldi grocery stores. We have other options as well, like the Tesco Express or Salisbury or Lidl. Marks and Spencer's also have their grocery stores, but they're slightly on the expensive side. So go and look for cheaper options. That's all. I hope the information provided would come handy to many students traveling to the UK this month. I wish you all a bon voyage and best wishes to you. If you need to keep yourself updated with such important information, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any of your videos. Thank you for watching this video and best wishes to you.